Previously on Project Runway.
For this challenge, you will select a film genre and invent a character who lives in that genre.
I have to do Western. We don't even have a cowboy hat. Tell me your story.
There's three sort of queens, and one of them wants to rule the whole universe.
Is that your girl?
Yeah, that's my girl.
Oh, I don't think this is gonna work out. This is looking very Kermit the Frog gone wrong.
Nicholas, you are the winner of this challenge.
I'm here to win this competition, and nothing's gonna stop me.
Ramon, it's just a hot green mess. You're out.
This is Project Runway.
Of course I'm the best.
Let's do this.
The search for the next big fashion designer.
I have to win. You better watch out.
16 designers.
I'm in. You're out.
Don't get cut.
3 finalists will make it to Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week.
I'm the best designer here.
I have no fear.
Make it work.
That's my line.
But only one can be the winner.
This is my dream.
For these 16 designers, Project Runway is the chance of a lifetime. The winner of Project Runway will receive a fashion spread in Marie Claire magazine, a Paris vacation courtesy of Avion, and $100,000 from L'Oréal Paris to start their own line.
It's going to be so weird not to have Ramon here.
But at this point, it's going to be weird when anybody leaves.
Yeah, it really is. Every one of us deserves to be here. It really is like the Olympic Games. They are all perfect athletes, but it's like one comes 2 seconds or 1 second before the other.
Ramon. Yeah, and we have a new roommate.
Welcome, Logan.
Welcome, Logan.
Still unpacking. With Ramon leaving, I have to move into another room with Epperson, Christopher, and Nicholas. I don't really know their normal procedures in the morning or whatever, so it's interesting.
I take long showers. I'm a cuddler.
I truly did not want to go home.
Well, I'm glad you're still here.
In the last challenge, I was in the bottom 3. I'm definitely going to try to go a little more over the top with my designs because I certainly don't want to have another snooze fest.
Oh my God, this is it, the 4 boys.
This is it, so we have to make a pact.
Yes, we gotta get rid of some of the girls. Sharon, you're out.
Hello. Nicholas, you won the last challenge, so you have immunity this week and you cannot be eliminated. That feels good, no? You are probably wondering what we have in store for you this week, right? All I can tell you is that your next challenge will be quite colorful.
I don't know what it's going to be. We could be making garments out of big, colorful parachutes for all I know.
Tim is waiting for you in the workroom to tell you all about it. Good luck, and I see you on the runway. Bye.
Designers, I'm delighted to introduce Martine Reardon, Macy's Executive Vice President of Corporate Marketing. Martine's going to tell you about your challenge.
Hello, designers. Your challenge is all around color, and it is the color blue. The great thing about the color blue is it's got the very soft, romantic hues, and it goes all the way to the very electric kind of blues. Ink is all about fashion, and the best thing about this brand is that it's only available at Macy's. So your challenge is to create 2 looks that are blue and that are very consistent with the Ink brand.
The winner of this challenge will be commissioned by Macy's and Ink to design a holiday dress that will be sold in select Macy's stores and on Macys.com.
So good luck to all of you.
You get to have a garment in a mainstream store, and that's what we all want. We all want to say, I made that, to that girl walking down the street.
For this challenge, you will be working in teams of 2. It's a 1-day challenge.
As soon as they say it's a team challenge, I'm thinking, wah, wah, wah.
There is a Macy's dossier for each of you at your work table. You will have 15 minutes to sketch, and each of the 10 of you will be pitching your ideas to Martine, who in turn will choose 5 of you to be team leaders. And those 5 team leaders will then choose their teammate. So, your 15 minutes to sketch starts right now, okay?
This is huge. If I win this challenge, I'll get to design a holiday dress for Macy's.
This is the best challenge any designer could ever hope for.
I think that this challenge is really interesting because you want to give a little of yourself, but you have to look at what's happening already in the line.
I think one of the advantages I have in this challenge is that I'm really down to earth about fashion. I can relate to the Macy's shopper. I can see what they're looking for.
I'm surprised at how very simple a lot of the clothing is. So I'm not really going to be able to go too crazy with this challenge like I'd planned on.
Designers, your sketching time is up, and the first person to pitch is Althea.
I actually enjoy pitching ideas. I feel really confident about my work, so I like turning that on. The first one here is denim wide-leg high-waisted pants. The second look, I wanted to do sort of like a suiting look, something she can wear to work, but manipulate to going out.
Great. I wanted to do one look that was a little bit more dressy, day to night, and then one look that was a little more casual. But my goal is for each of these pieces to work into the woman's wardrobe that she currently already has.
I'm thinking more of doing some sort of sweater dress.
I wanted to do like a sweater dress.
This piece right here, this is a cape.
I definitely want to do like a vest, possibly made out of leather. This piece can go from the workplace to happy hour, and it's a play on a men's shirt.
Well, that's exciting.
This would be like a simple cotton dress with kind of a tuxedo ruffle effect. And then this one would have applique rosettes all along the neckline and down the front.
Very pretty.
First of all, I'm a very big customer of ink.
Oh,
and
good.
I created a little bit inspired 70s look.
I really wanted to do this patchwork, maybe of sort.
Very nice.
The second look, I wanted to do something that, maybe she could wear to work.
That's great. Good luck to you.
Thanks. I'm looking forward to it. It was one of those weird job interviews where you don't know if they're going to call or not because they just smiled and nodded.
Designers, Martine has made her decisions. Who are our team leaders?
Irina is our first one.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Althea.
For every team challenge I've had, I've been a team leader, so I've been loving it because it's, my ideas and I'm kind of like the boss and I've got like a helper, so it kind of works out well for me.
Carol Hannah is our third choice.
Wow.
Christopher.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And Louise.
Wow. Congratulations to our team leaders. So the first team leader to choose is Althea.
Oh, Logan, if you want to work with me, I guess, please say yes.
I have a choice.
Christopher.
I would be honored to work with that person.
Thanks. Louise.
Nicholas. It doesn't worry me that Nicholas has immunity. My 2 designs are so strong that I'm very confident that we will be in the top.
Irina.
Oh, wow. Who wants to work with me? How about that? I'll let you guys decide.
I like working with you.
All right, Jordana, let's go. I don't really care. It's a team challenge. I only care who's going to get the work done.
Well, this makes it easy.
The old originals.
All right, designers, we're going to head off to Mood with a $100 budget per team. I want to say one thing before we go. Owing to how huge this win is, there will be no immunity for this challenge. Wow. So you ready to go to Mood?
Yes.
Well, let's head out. All right, teams, you have 20 minutes. Go, go, go. They're off. Sort of.
What about this one?
How do you feel about these 2 going together?
I like like it.
Okay, so this is this dress. For the last couple of challenges, she was told that she's very basic. What are you making the flowers out of? Do you want to do it out of crepe chiffon? I mean, I'm trying to figure out like what kind of fabric we can use to make them a little bit more luxurious.
Denim! Where's the denim?
We're trying to find lighter wash stretch denim, which they don't have. Eventually we just grab a lot of colors, throw them on the table, and just buy way more fabric than we need. We'll figure it out later.
Take it. This is crazy. Being at Mood with a partner is definitely a lot more challenging than being at Mood trying to shop by yourself. You have like this train of thought and you're trying to figure it out, then she runs over, oh, how about this?
She tells me, you're stressing me out. I'm not stressed, I'm just thinking of things that we shouldn't forget.
Little sweetie. Plastic zipper.
A tranquilizer.
Everyone, 1 minute.
Need a cutter.
To it, Carolina!
All right, everybody.
Go!
That's it. Time's up.
Do you have the money, the envelope?
Oh my God, did I leave it on a table? Oh God. When I get pressured or rushed into something, it tends to like blow my brains. Well, I was mostly over here, a little freaked out. I just started retracing my steps and trying to figure out where all I had been. Oh, here it is. Good Lord, I even forgot my drawing. Yes.
It's Project Runway first. All right, everybody, let's go back to the workroom. Thank you, Mood.
Coming up on Project Runway.
This thing came open. The look Jordana's working on is a disaster. This is going to have ruffles on it.
I hate ruffles. Ruffles make me sick.
I hate this part of the night where you like freak out.
Oh, man.
The new challenge is for us to create 2 looks for Ink, a clothing line.
Every piece has to be in blue.
It's so hard for me to work with like colors this bright. So we're making a high-waisted pencil skirt and a chiffon ruffle blouse, and then we're making kind of like a sweater dress with some cute leggings and a leather belt. I don't know. I wouldn't have designed it, but I'll help her make it.
All right, so I'm thinking like low back.
Whatever you want to do.
I'm really excited about being a team captain, but now I have to delegate to someone else, and that's not something I'm used to. I've never had anybody work for me.
He's still messing with those
I just don't know what I want here yet. That's the weird thing about group challenges. People start paying attention to how you work.
About this long, or do you want it all the way down?
No, all the way down.
But this is going to be straight.
Okay, do the sides and I'll show you the front. Team challenges are a pain in the neck just because, I don't know, I feel like I have to do my portion of the work and sort of look over the other person's shoulder. It's just so much work, I'd rather just do it myself. Nicholas is working on the dark navy blue dress with the ruffles down the front.
One of the things that I hate the most is ruffles, and a lot of the designers, when they get stumped, put more ruffles on the dress. So I'm kind of nervous for her now. I was really worried because when I saw her designs, I was like, oh God, not another one.
This whole project is totally different from the other situation. But it's amazing because here I am working with a designer that I totally respect. I totally get you. The last team challenge with Crystal, we had no direction, so I had to make it work. We have to understand each other. We can't make a mistake.
Why does the mistake have to be on my part?
We have to understand each other. This time I don't have to make it work. I just have to make the garment.
I'm happy to work with you. I really, like I said, I wanted to.
The rocket.
Absolutely. Epperson and I have a great way of communicating. We're able to consult with each other back and forth. He's adding elements that he would put in his designs, and it's going to be better now. He talked about putting pockets in the shirt dress. I love the idea. I'm so glad that you give your kind of take on it, because it's us.
Right on.
I'm going to start cutting out these shapes, and then we can both place them on there, just so you can kind of see which way you want to go. Is that all right? Generally working with Louise is pretty good. She's very nice, she's calm. She makes really fabulous little noises when she works.
I don't know, it's just something that kind of relieves stress and helps me to focus.
Where did you learn bird noises?
We had like 25 pets.
Oh, wow.
So there was always like animal noises all the time.
That's a lot.
So you probably did bird noises before you even talked.
Color where you want to line the pockets.
Maybe. Keep it all in the family. I like working with Logan. He is really kind of chill.
I thought I was supposed to be just like a robot.
You're my seamstress.
Oh. I prefer seamster.
Sorry.
Logan is full of surprises. He's a good-looking guy. He's a nice guy. We all think he's hot. The boys like him as well.
So many people here have such big personalities. It's kind of nice to like get away from all the drama.
We really have to like do something else to that top. I feel like it's too plain.
But the sleeve is going to give it...
Yeah, but still.
She doesn't give me any direction. She just says, I don't like it. So, of course, I'm like stressing out.
Oh my God, I've been French seaming for 5 hours now.
I just really hate the idea of just like a blue dress. You just feel like you're a walking color. So I decided to do a patchwork of stripes.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Tim.
I'm here to check up on your progress, and I'm going to start with Team Carol Hannah.
Also known as Team Awesome.
We shall see. So this is look 1.
That one has leggings. I made leggings.
I know. Never mind. Don't get me on leggings. What's that?
We're kind of both not liking this color that much.
Do you have other options?
We have this color.
This is stunning. I mean, I would say you're 80% there. But you've got the potential here to knock people's socks off.
Yay!
Yeah.
Knock their leggings off.
Knock those leggings off, exactly.
Thank you.
Work, work, work.
All right.
Louise.
Hi,
Nicholas.
Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Talk to me about what you're doing.
This is a fitted look that Koji will be wearing.
The one comment I will make is this ice blue charmeuse in relation to this matte fabric. It's so abruptly different.
I had like this inkling of going with something a little darker, and then I didn't want it to get like lost.
I'm with you.
Down the runway
I'm
because
with
they
you.
keep doing that to me every time.
I know.
But are you happy with this so far?
I'm excited by the potential that I see, and I trust that you'll see anything that goes awry and fix it.
Oh yeah.
Carry on, both of you. Thank you very much. Hey, Logan.
Hey, Tim.
Hi, Althea.
Hey!
So talk to me.
For this look, we're going to do a simple skirt that is neither short nor long.
That's a good skirt.
Yeah.
What I love about this is that you're taking a suit and you're making it modern, and you're not holding on to those stereotypes that we associate with women in suits.
Cool.
All right, thank you both.
Thank you very much.
Irina,
Hi, Tim.
Jordana, talk to me about this.
We really want to do sort of a romantic top.
And is this a waistband? How does this work?
I was thinking we can just attach it to the blouse.
I'd actually like to keep it separate. Yeah, just
Then
to...
does she tie it?
Yes.
I don't know if I would tie it. I would maybe just have a little way of closing it.
Really? I don't know.
All right, you two have a lot to discuss and to work out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Tim.
Tim.
Christopher
Hey, Tim.
Epperson,
Yes.
talk to me.
Well, it was the first look, and it's really based on a men's shirt.
It's a shirt dress.
Yeah, exactly.
And I love a shirt dress.
And Epperson found this fantastic shimmer in a stripe.
I guess my conundrum is the textiles. I just don't get them together.
Yeah, no, that's what we're dealing with right now.
But I will tell you, you really have potential here for serious reinvention. And that's very exciting.
Great.
All right, work, work, work.
We're working.
Good.
Reinvent.
We reinvented the shirt dress. That's pretty cool.
Designers, I just have to tell you, there are 10 of you remaining, and I believe in all of you. And I don't want anyone to go home, but it's Project Runway musical chairs, someone is. So, I am going to send in your models. They're here for a fitting.
Oh my God, I hear them. Here they come.
Is the theme blue? I love it.
Wow, it's really tight. It's
like a glove.
When we finally get to put it on the model, we put the skirt on Ebony first, and it's actually kind of tight.
We can let it out a little. No, it looks good. It looks really good. Ooh, look at my booty.
She's walking around like, I like it, it's perfect. And me and Carol Hannah are like, no, it's too tight.
Katie's looking okay in my dress. However, the look Jordana's working on is sort of a disaster.
Oh, this seam came open.
This top, this bottom's made. By now, that outfit should have been close to completion, and it still has like kinks everywhere. Finish the top today because the skirt's quick. We'll do it tomorrow.
I'm still not happy with the way the dresses look. They're both very unfinished.
I'm gonna just start altering this, okay? So I'm just gonna go ahead and plow through this dress.
I'm not a really good judge of time, unfortunately. That always comes back to bite me in the butt.
See you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Bye.
I'm gonna have to stuff her breasts in here because she obviously doesn't fit the mannequin.
Well, this is going to have ruffles on it, so it's not going to be so noticeable.
Right. I hate ruffles. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I believe that ruffles were created to hide flaws. Ruffles make me sick.
That should be enough.
Here we go, man.
Epperson and I come up with a couple solutions to tie the two pieces together. We have some details that we have to finish up in the morning, but right now I think we'll sleep easy.
I hate this part of the night where you like freak out. Every single challenge, about halfway through, I have a mini breakdown and freak out in my head.
Like this Fashion Olympics that we're in right now.
Yeah, it really is, isn't it? We're going through this extremely stressful, emotional time and trying to do our best and trying to keep it together and trying to stay awake.
Sharon and Carol Hannah, their stuff looks like it was just bought in like a discount store. It's very like $10 shirt on sale for like $5.99 kind of thing. I don't know what's going to happen with that.
We have a half an hour left.
Right about now, Ramon will be starting over.
He's like, I hate it. Another unitard. More unitards.
Coming up on Project Runway.
I don't know right now if we're going to have time to put the second ruffle on.
We're not going to be sending finished garments down the runway.
You don't think it's too plain? She told me, oh, I don't like it. Oh my God, so much stress. This challenge really tested a designer's sort of flexibility to do different things other than what you're used to doing. But I'm in a good position at this point, so I'm not worried.
This morning, I'm kind of feeling very tense about what I have to accomplish, especially since Nicholas has immunity. If we're in the bottom, I'll most certainly be out.
I'm going to try to help Louise as much as I can on the runway. When she gets up in front of the judges, she needs to know who the person that she's selling for, and I don't think she really has a clue.
It's like a mirror on my face.
I'm ready. Yep.
Just the way we left it. I thought somebody would come in and finish it.
This morning I'm a little worried because we still have more work. I think that we have solid pieces, but I'm a little concerned that maybe the fit won't be perfect.
Alfie and I had a few more details to do. We still need to finish the main top for my look. What the hell is wrong with this machine?
It does not let you.
We're doing pretty well on time, so we're not really stressing out like maybe some other people.
Do you like it? I like it, and it's simple but it's elegant. It's a day look, you don't want to overdo it.
As I'm looking at all this blue, I'm thinking it's so sad and depressing looking, and I really need to sort of liven it up.
You don't think it's too plain? I don't think so. Irina doesn't tell me, can you use your own design or anything. She just says, I don't like it. I didn't get any direction, none whatsoever. I was so frustrated. I will leave it.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
It's a big day, team challenge. So I'm about to send in your models. You will have 2 hours to send them to the Garnier Hair Studio in the L'Oreal Paris Makeup Room. Please use the Macy's accessory wall. It is our Macy's challenge. And I want you to know that the wall has been stocked with shoes from the Ink brand. All right? So it fits in nicely with what you're doing for this challenge. All right?
All right.
I'm sending in your models.
Thank you, Tim.
Thank you.
Hey.
This is ready to go. You can put it in the store right now.
I worked on like an Oxford shirt dress. It was a challenge. It's something totally different from what I've done. And it looked like a real shirt. So I was just like, wow, big pat on my back.
Big curls, sort of
Like a fashion forward real woman.
Sort of silverish, bluish hint.
Thank you very much.
Designers and models, in 10 minutes, you and I are going to the runway, all right? 10 minutes, everyone. Thank you.
I don't know right now if we're going to have time to put the second ruffle on.
Definitely feeling the time crunch. I'm not getting the appliques finished like I want them. They're just kind of shredded and tattered, and I'm a little worried we're not going to be sending finished garments down the runway.
Giordano could have been more proactive, but the dress looks a lot better on the model than on the mannequin.
I have to say that I did save my ass with the top that I created, because she could have completely, like, as they say, thrown me on the bus.
Designers and models, this is it. Follow me, please.
Sort of this fluffness like this.
I think Epperson and I are the dream team. As a team leader, I know that my name is on the line more than his is. But we're gonna show the judges wearable pieces, and I think we might take this one.
I'm very, very lucky that I won the last immunity because we completely ran out of time.
Designers and models, gotta go, go, go. That's it.
Coming up on Project Runway.
One or more of you will be out.
Did you really think they went together? They don't.
Honestly, I don't know what is worse, the pumpkin disco ball or the shower curtain nightie.
Hello. Hi. Welcome to the runway. As you know, in fashion, one day you're in, and the next day, you're out. This week you worked in pairs to design 2 cohesive looks. Your designs must incorporate the color blue and match the style of the Ink brand. The winner of this challenge will be commissioned by Macy's and Ink to design a holiday dress to be sold in select Macy's stores. Okay, let's meet the judges. Top American designer Michael Kors.
Hey, guys.
Senior fashion editor for Marie Claire, Zana Roberts.
Hi, guys.
An executive vice president for Macy's corporate marketing, Martine Weirden.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome. One of you will be named the winner, and one or more will be out. Let's start the show.
So Katie's coming down the runway, and I think she looks so adorable and flirty and elegant in the dress. I was completely content and happy with it, and I think she did a great job, sort of showing it, so I feel good.
The most important to me in this competition is that I send down the runway something I believe in. I am very confident and I'm very happy with the outcome.
Tara comes out first, and as she comes walking across the stage, the skirt just keeps getting higher and higher and higher. At that point, there's nothing you can do but kind of just laugh about it.
The two looks, I think they look great together. I think they are saying something. Everything's wearable, and we definitely wanted to work on making sure that the jacket could go with the jeans, you could switch the tops. So I hope that that's recognized.
There are a lot of really simple pieces in the room, and I'm hoping that maybe because I went the opposite direction and went a little too crazy with some of the stuff, that maybe some of the more simple designs will be too boring, and they'll be the ones that'll be in the bottom.
As the garments go down the runway, I'm not happy at all with the dress that Louise made. That ruffle thing just looks weird and strange, and I just really wish that Louise really knew what she wanted.
I definitely think that Sharon and I's looks could be sold in Macy's. That's one of my strengths, is that my work is sellable, it's marketable.
I'm really confident when our stuff walks down the runway. We both did it together, and I like it, and I think that we did a good job. I think we'll be in the top.
Tanisha is wearing the shirt dress, and she's really working it. You can see that she's going from the workplace to happy hour in a heartbeat. I think it's going to be an ink product.
When you design something that can be mass-produced, you have to take yourself out of it and do what the majority of the people would want. So I think we did well.
Althea and Logan, please step forward. Congratulations. Your scores have qualified you to move on to the next challenge. You can leave the runway.
Thank you.
The 8 of you have the highest and the lowest scores. One of you will be named the winner, and one or more of you will be out. Louise and Nicholas and Christopher and Epperson, your teams have the lowest scores. We're going to talk to the teams with the highest scores first, and then I'm going to bring you back. You can leave the runway. Thank you. Let's bring out your models. All right, I would like to talk to Carol Hannah and Sharon first. Carol Hannah, you were the team leader, right? Mm-hmm. So tell us a little bit about your designs.
This one is more of the day to night kind of work appropriate, but also can be kind of fun at night if you throw on some different shoes and accessories. And then this one over here is more of our weekend going out, more playful look.
I think she's done a very good job of interpreting the ink brand.
I think the tunic is great, and it could look great in 100 colors. It could be longer as a dress.
It's a beautiful neckline, and it looks really, it doesn't look cheap.
This one had instant appeal. I think it was very chic. I like the attention to detail.
I think both tops look great, so, job well done overall.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Irina and Jordana, tell us about your look. And Irina, I think that you are the team leader.
We wanted sort of a very business day look, almost, and a weekend evening look.
And how is it working together?
It was a little bit of a challenge, but I'm happy with what we came up with.
I think, Jordana, you were a little bit shy as a designer. I thought, I trusted you, and I said, take care of that, and I felt like you should have taken that on and, take care of it kind of thing. So
yeah, but I wanted to please you too.
No, of course, I understand, but you're a designer too, just like I am.
No, and
so.
you're up here, even though you're a team, you're up
Right.
here as individuals.
Right.
Yeah.
So next time. Okay.
I really, really love this dress. I would totally wear that dress.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's really, really nice.
Success.
I too love the dress. Love the top of the dress particularly.
I'm with you guys on this dress. I think it's beautiful. If I walked into Macy's and saw it, it would have standout appeal.
I do love this top too. I love that it is sheer, but then it's not.
You're the only people who gave us a pattern, and you actually created the pattern.
Right.
The blouse is a very pretty blouse.
Thank you.
Thank you. We've heard what you had to say. One of you will be the winner of this challenge. You can leave the runway. Thank you. Let's bring out the designers with the lowest scores. Your teams had the lower scores. One or more of you will be out. Louise and Nicholas, tell us about your look. And Louise, you were the team captain.
I wanted to create two pieces that had some versatility. This one could be worn, as day wear to the office and then go into evening. This is more of like a cocktail or like party dress. I thought, I'd add something, just spice it up a bit.
And that was ruffles. Who wears this today?
I like ruffles. What can I say?
I happen to like ruffles. I think it's the way the ruffles were done. They're very overstated.
If I walked into Macy's and saw racks of this, I would walk straight back out. I think I'd walked into a bad bridal shop.
This truly looks like a bridesmaid's dress with a shower loofah ruched up the front of it. No modern girl wants to wear that dress. You wouldn't.
Nicholas, you're awfully quiet. What are your thoughts?
Ruffles were never my thing, but I was here to help her create her vision, so...
Did you win the last challenge?
I did.
Aren't you lucky? Because don't you have immunity for this week?
I do.
Aren't you lucky?
I am lucky.
Epperson and Christopher, please tell us about your look.
I chose kind of pretty simple silhouettes and made them kind of fresh and updated for the Ink brand.
Christopher, you were the team leader.
I was.
I was looking at this and I was just blown away. I just have no idea what modern girl of today would want to wear any of these outfits. I'm troubled with... What is this thing up here? It's kind of like she was eating lobster and she put this in there and she forgot to take it out. It's too much up here.
I look at the shirt dress, which just literally looks like a librarian's shirt dress, from 1979. The fabric has the shine. I guess maybe you guys thought that was a little bit of a twist. I actually think it just looks like a tablecloth. Then all of a sudden I swap over and I get to this kind of teal charmeuse disco pumpkin. And, I just think that I don't know. Did you really think they went together? They don't.
We both ran into the store and we both grabbed fabrics. Separately, but then we came together.
I think this is a really good example of how hard it is to make a very successful commercial piece.
The fabric doesn't appeal to me, that the shininess of the fabric. If you're going to do a shirt dress, it should be, in a neutral or white or cream or black. I struggled with that piece of it.
Okay, we've heard what you had to say. We're going to have a little chat, and I'm going to call you back. And one of you will be out. You can leave the runway. Okay, let's talk about the ones that we didn't like. Let's talk about Louise and Nicholas.
I just couldn't understand these two ruffled dresses. I didn't think there was anything there that would attract your customer's eye at all.
I completely agree. It's not reflected at all in these designs.
I wouldn't even say hard to wear, I would say unwearable.
They got stuck in an idea and they just completely lost track of the customer and the store.
Let's move on to Christopher and Epperson.
These two outfits have nothing to do with one another. Right. One is an unattractive kind of nightshirt riff on Americana, and then the other is this kind of disco satin bubble dress.
That was not sexy. It wasn't chic. It wasn't fun.
It was so badly made.
Honestly, I don't know what is worse, the pumpkin disco ball or the shower curtain nightie. Let's rather move on to the ones that we did like. Irina and Jordana. That was a really lovely dress, I think, that they've made.
That striped dress was cut well, it moved, and it also, if you were walking through a Macy's floor, it would stop you.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
It would really stand out in a sea of clothing.
And I think there was something there with the blouse.
The top was very dressy and romantic. Blue was a tough challenge.
All right, let's move on to Carol Hannah and Sharon. They've also done a nice job. They did, more pieces.
They did have instant appeal. As soon as it walked out, I thought, that's a chic little number. The skirt with the blouse, it was cute.
I think that they were pieces that women would really love to wear and would integrate into their wardrobes.
They would hang on the floor really well together, and they would sell.
All right, so we've made our decision?
Yes.
Okay, let's bring them back out.
Okay.
Your teams had the highest and the lowest scores. One of you will be named the winner, and one or more of you will be out. Your teams had the highest and the lowest scores. One of you will be named the winner, and one or more of you will be out. Sharon, you're in. You can leave the runway.
Thank you.
Irina, you are the winner of this challenge.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Your looks, especially the dress, were really well done. They were flirty, feminine, and had standout appeal for the Inc. customer. Also, you are going to design a holiday dress for the Inc. line. It will be sold in select Macy's stores across the country. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You can leave the runway.
Winning twice definitely feels good. I mean, it's a confirmation that I am going in the right direction. And I obviously want to be in Bryant Park. It feels amazing.
Jordana, Callahanna, good job. You can leave the runway.
Thank you very much.
Epperson, you're in. You can leave the runway. Nicholas, you have immunity this week. Again, you're very lucky. You can leave the runway. You're in. Louise, Christopher, one or both of you will be out. Louise, your two ruffled dresses were so far away from anything a woman of today would want to wear. They're like bad, overworked bridesmaids' dresses. Not flattering, not well made, and not sellable. Christopher, your two outfits had nothing in common with each other, except how clueless they both were. The outfit was badly made, terribly styled, and it is a stretch to think that any customer will want to buy them. Louise, you're out. Christopher, you're in. You can leave the runway, Christopher. Auf Wiedersehen.
Thank you. It's been fun, you guys. I'm just really, honored to have been part of all of this. I certainly made it a lot further than I had expected.
I can send you the workroom to clean up your space, okay?
Okay. I'm going to come away from this a better designer, and I'll work much more efficiently under pressure, I would imagine.
This holiday season, Irina's dress will be sold in select Macy's stores and at Macy's.com/Project Runway. Next time on Project Runway.
I think it's time to hear about your next challenge, and I have a little surprise for you. New models.
We got a lot of work to do.
People aren't going home for lack of talent, that's for sure.
I mean, this looks very lab-coaty to me.
It has to work. There's no excuses.
What's the look?
It is one of the most hideous things I've ever made.
Looks like a bad Vegas outfit. I don't want to get kicked off.
I just miss you guys so much. I thought I made myself very clear when I gave you guys a challenge. This to me is a tragedy. It looks like a garbage bag that used to just singed in the waste.
Well, it was double ugly.
Visit mylifetime.com to learn more about the fashion you've seen on tonight's show. Previously on Project Runway.
For this challenge, you will select a film genre and invent a character who lives in that genre.
I have to do Western. We don't even have a cowboy hat. Tell me your story.
There's three sort of queens, and one of them wants to rule the whole universe.
Is that your girl?
Yeah, that's my girl.
Oh, I don't think this is gonna work out. This is looking very Kermit the Frog gone wrong.
Nicholas, you are the winner of this challenge.
I'm here to win this competition, and nothing's gonna stop me.
Ramon, it's just a hot green mess. You're out.
This is Project Runway.
Of course I'm the best.
Let's do this.
The search for the next big fashion designer.
I have to win. You better watch out.
16 designers.
I'm in. You're out.
Don't get cut.
3 finalists will make it to Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week.
I'm the best designer here.
I have no fear.
Make it work.
That's my line.
But only one can be the winner.
This is my dream.
For these 16 designers, Project Runway is the chance of a lifetime. The winner of Project Runway will receive a fashion spread in Marie Claire magazine, a Paris vacation courtesy of Avion, and $100,000 from L'Oréal Paris to start their own line.
It's going to be so weird not to have Ramon here.
But at this point, it's going to be weird when anybody leaves.
Yeah, it really is.
Every one of us deserves to be here. It really is like the Olympic Games. They are all perfect athletes, but it's like one comes 2 seconds or 1 second before the other.
Ramon is good.
Yeah, and we have a new roommate.
Welcome, Logan.
Welcome, Logan.
Still unpacking. With Ramon leaving, I have to move into another room with Epperson, Christopher, and Nicholas. I don't really know their normal procedures in the morning or whatever, so it's interesting.
I take long showers.
I'm a cuddler.
I truly did not want to go home.
Well, I'm glad you're still here.
In the last challenge, I was in the bottom 3. I'm definitely going to try to go a little more over the top with my designs because I certainly don't want to have another snooze fest.
Oh my God, this is it, the 4 boys.
This is it. So we have to make a path.
Yes, we got to get rid of some of the girls. Sharon, you're out.
Hello. Nicholas, you won the last challenge, so you have immunity this week and you cannot be eliminated.
That feels good, no?
You are probably wondering what we have in store for you this week, right? All I can tell you is that your next challenge will be quite colorful.
I don't know what it's gonna be. We could be making garments out of big colorful parachutes for all I know.
Tim is waiting for you in the workroom to tell you all about it. Good luck, and I see you on the runway. Bye.
Designers, I'm delighted to introduce Martine Reardon, Macy's Executive Vice President of Corporate Marketing. Martine's going to tell you about your challenge.
Hello, designers. Your challenge is all around color, and it is the color blue. The great thing about the color blue is it's got the very soft, romantic hues, and it goes all the way to the very electric kind of blues. Ink is all about fashion, and the best thing about this brand is that it's only available at Macy's. So your challenge is to create 2 looks that are blue and that are very consistent with the Ink brand.
The winner of this challenge will be commissioned by Macy's and Ink to design a holiday dress that will be sold in select Macy's stores and on Macys.com.
So good luck to all of you.
You get to have a garment in a mainstream store, and that's what we all want. We all want to say, I made that, to that girl walking down the street.
For this challenge, you will be working in teams of 2. It's a 1-day challenge.
As soon as they say it's a team challenge, I'm thinking, wah, wah, wah.
There is a Macy's dossier for each of you at your work table. You will have 15 minutes to sketch, and each of the 10 of you will be pitching your ideas to Martine, who in turn will choose 5 of you to be team leaders. And those 5 team leaders will then choose their teammate. So, your 15 minutes to sketch starts right now, okay?
This is huge. If I win this challenge, I'll get to design a holiday dress for Macy's.
This is the best challenge any designer could ever hope for.
I think that this challenge is really interesting because you want to give a little of yourself, but you have to look at what's happening already in the line.
I think one of the advantages I have in this challenge is that I'm really down to earth about fashion. I can relate to the Macy's shopper. I can see what they're looking for.
I'm surprised at how very simple a lot of the clothing is. So I'm not really going to be able to go too crazy with this challenge like I'd planned on.
Designers, your sketching time is up, and the first person to pitch is Althea.
I actually enjoy pitching ideas. I feel really confident about my work, so I like turning that on. The first one here is denim wide-leg high-waisted pants. The second look, I wanted to do sort of like a suiting look, something she can wear to work, but manipulate to going out.
Great.
I wanted to do one look that was a little bit more dressy, day to night, and then one look that was a little more casual. But my goal is for each of these pieces to work into the woman's wardrobe that she currently already has.
I'm thinking more of doing some sort of sweater dress.
I wanted to do like a sweater dress.
This piece right here, this is a cape.
I definitely want to do like a vest, possibly made out of leather.
This piece can go from the workplace to happy hour,
and it's a play on a men's shirt.
Well, that's exciting.
This would be like a simple cotton dress with kind of a tuxedo ruffle effect. And then this one would have applique rosettes all along the neckline and down the front.
Very pretty.
First of all, I'm a very big customer of ink.
Oh, good.
I created a little bit inspired 70s look.
I really wanted to do this patchwork, maybe of sort.
Very nice.
The second look, I wanted to do something that, maybe she could wear to work.
That's great. Good luck to you.
Thanks. I'm looking forward to it. It was one of those weird job interviews where you don't know if they're going to call or not because they just smiled and nodded.
Designers, Martine has made her decisions. Who are our team leaders?
Irina is our first one.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Althea.
For every team challenge I've had, I've been a team leader, so I've been loving it because it's, my ideas and I'm kind of like the boss and I've got like a helper, so it kind of works out well for me.
Carol Hannah is our third choice.
Wow.
Christopher.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And Louise.
Wow. Congratulations to our team leaders. So the first team leader to choose is Althea.
Oh, Logan, if you want to work with me, I guess, please say yes.
I have a choice.
Christopher.
I would be honored to work with that person.
Louise.
Nicholas. It doesn't worry me that Nicholas has immunity. My two designs are so strong that I'm very confident that we will be in the top.
Irina.
Oh, wow. Who wants to work with me? How about that? I'll let you guys decide.
I like working with you.
All right, Jordana, let's go. I don't really care. It's a team challenge. I only care who's going to get the work done.
Well, this makes it easy.
The old originals.
All right, designers, we're going to head off to Mood with a $100 budget per team. I want to say one thing before we go. Owing to how huge this win is, there will be no immunity for this challenge. Wow. So you ready to go to Mood?
Yes.
Well, let's head out. All right, teams, you have 20 minutes. Go, go, go. They're off. Sort of.
What about this one?
How do you feel about these two going together?
I like it.
Okay, so this is this dress. For the last couple of challenges, she was told that she's very basic. What are you making the flowers out of? Do you want to do it out of crepe chiffon? I'm trying to figure out what kind of fabric we can use to make them a little bit more luxurious.
Denim! Where's the denim?
We're trying to find lighter wash stretch denim, which they don't have. Eventually we just grab a lot of colors, throw them on the table, and just buy way more fabric than we need. We'll figure it out later.
Take it. This is crazy. Being at Mood with a partner is definitely a lot more challenging than being at Mood trying to shop by yourself. You have this train of thought and you're trying to figure it out. Then she runs over, oh, how about this?
She tells me, you're stressing me out. I'm not stressed. I'm just thinking of things that we shouldn't forget.
Little sweetie. Plastic zipper.
A tranquilizer.
Everyone, 1 minute.
Lady Carter.
To it, Carol and Anna!
All right, everybody.
Go!
That's it. Time's up.
Do you have the money, the envelope?
Oh my God, did I leave it on a table? Oh God. When I get pressured or rushed into something, it tends to blow my brains. Well, I was mostly over here, a little freaked out. I just started retracing my steps and trying to figure out where all I had been. Oh, here it is. Good Lord, I even forgot my drawing. Yes.
There's Project Runway first. All right, everybody, let's go back to the workroom. Thank you, Mood.
Coming up on Project Runway.
The look Jordana's working on is a disaster. This is going to have ruffles on it.
I hate ruffles. Ruffles make me sick.
I hate this part of the night where you freak out.
Oh, man.
new challenge is for us to create 2 looks for Ink, a clothing line.
Every piece has to be in blue.
It's so hard for me to work with like colors this bright. So we're making a high-waisted pencil skirt and a chiffon ruffle blouse, and then we're making kind of like a sweater dress with some cute leggings and a leather belt. I don't know. I wouldn't have designed it, but I'll help her make it.
All right, so I'm thinking like blowback.
Whatever you want to do.
I'm really excited about being a team captain, but now I have to delegate to someone else, and that's not something I'm used to. I've never had anybody work for me.
He's still messing with those
I just don't know what I want here yet. That's the weird thing about group challenges. People start paying attention to how you work.
About this long, or do you want it all the way down?
No, all the way down.
But this is going to be straight.
Okay, do the sides and I'll show you the front. Team challenges are a pain in the neck just because, I don't know, I feel like I have to do my portion of the work and sort of look over the other person's shoulder. It's just so much work, I'd rather just do it myself.
Nicholas is working on the dark navy blue dress with the ruffles down the front.
One of the things that I hate the most is ruffles, and a lot of the designers, when they get stumped, put more ruffles on the dress. So I'm kind of nervous for her now. I was really worried because, like, when I saw her designs, I was like, oh God, not another one.
This whole project is totally different from the other situation. But it's amazing because here I am working with a designer that I totally respect. I totally get you. The last team challenge with Crystal, we had no direction, so I had to make it work. We have to understand each other. We can't make a mistake.
Why does the mistake have to be on my part?
We have to understand each other. This time I don't have to make it work. I just have to make the garment.
I'm happy to work with you. I really, like I said, I wanted to.